Greetings, YouTube. I am out here just goofing around today with a couple of 22 caliber single action army pistols. Two of them are clones of recent manufacture, and one of them is an actual Colt made in 1974. It's the Peacemaker 22. We're just going to compare accuracy and whatnot at different distances, and then also with a couple different ammos. So I've got what I usually shoot in them is this Federal, just target and range. It's jacketed hollow point. Got some of this stuff. It's older. It's QUIKSHOK. Magnum Performance doesn't have anything on the box as to how fast it goes or anything, but supposedly it's hot. And then I've got this Winchester super suppressed that I use in my 1022 and other suppressed guns just to see what it does. And I don't have any way to test the amount of sound, and I don't have my chronograph out here because I'm not really interested. I'm just wanting to have fun. Got a target set up right now for me about 10 yards. And over there you can see there's a bunch of watermelons out of the garden that I'm not going to eat, so we're going to shoot them. And we're just going to see what each one of these bullets does. Stay tuned. I also want to thank my brother who gave me a wireless lavalier mic because he said he can't hear me when I do videos, and I'm actually just honored that he watches them. So there you go. And I also trying a new stand just to see. I'm still shooting on my phone, but we're going to try to do a little better quality anyway with what I've got. So because these are pistols, I don't even know if you can see me because I don't have the screen pointed to me trying to get the better resolution, but they're pistols. I am going to use ear protection. And we're going to try the Colt first just to see where it prints. And I am using the 36 grain Federal bulk pack. Colt Peacemaker 22, 10 yards. Now this one I've only loaded 5 because it does not have, all that it does have 4 clicks, C-O-L-T. It does not have, and it doesn't have a hammer spur on the hammer. It also does not have a transfer bar, so I do normally carry this one when I'm on the farm, so I don't load it with 6. But we're gonna go check the target and see what we got. Okay, here's a target. Not my best work. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 way over here, and I don't see the 5th one, so hard to say. So, but anyway, it looks like, even though my group's not great, it's generally point of aim at the 6 o'clock hold with the Federal 36 grain. We'll try a different ammo now. All right, to unload this, just like it's Big Brothers, you go to half cock, open the gate, and eject them one at a time. So there's 5. I'm going to try this super suppressed now just to see what it does. And you load it just the same way you unload it. I'm not going to do the 5 load thing this time because I'm at the range. So I'm just going to put 6 in it. And you just load it like you would a regular single action with a 45 or 4440 or 38 Colt or 41 Colt or whatever those that you want. And there you go. And then drop it back. This one does have the half cock safety, so I wouldn't trust it, but it's there. All right, same gun with the super suppressed. Let's see how we do. So check it out. Okay, so these are my shots from the first one. So this one, these two, and This one maybe, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one shoots a little bit high and left with that ammo. Weird that a lower velocity would print higher, but interesting. Okay. Next we're going to be shooting this QUIKSHOK Hyper Velocity Magnum Performance Bullet. So it's manufactured by Blount for Magnum Performance Ballistics. It's got, looks like a CCI stamp on the back. At least all the CCI stuff that I have has that little C on it. And I don't know. I don't know if they make it for these guys for real or what, but we're going to try it and see what it does. Got 5 shots loaded up. That should be 5. Yeah. Let's go take a look. All right, you can see it's a new target. So basically, not a great group again, but it's high and a little left, although 3 of them are right in the middle. So just prints high, and this is holding at 6 o'clock. So I've got the top of the blade in the bottom of the sight notch, and the target, the top of the blade sits right here. So it's shooting at 10 yards, about 5 inches high. That's pretty consistent with the suppressed stuff too. A little better on the 36 grain. All right, next up, we're going to do the Heritage Rough Rider. Considerably less expensive gun. Same, okay, I wouldn't think I didn't explain about the Colt Peacemaker 22. It was made from like 1970 to 77 or something like that. I don't know the exact dates, but it came after the Frontier Scout, and then was made in conjunction with the New Frontier Scout or something like that. Anyway, the New Frontier had the adjustable sights. This one's got fixed sights, but it's got a steel frame instead of a pot metal or aluminum frame like the original Scout did. But it's a 1/7/8 size. It's not a full size Peacemaker. It's a smaller version, as is this one. This is the Heritage. Other than this one is pot metal. This is 22 long rifle, and I also have a 22 mag cylinder. And another thing I didn't mention with that other one too is the Colt does have a mag cylinder with it as well. This one has this safety thing. People like it, people don't. I can walk around with it 6 in there, which I do have 6 in this one of the Federal 36 grain bulk pack stuff. We're just going to see how it shoots. Well, oh, it would help to put the safety off, I guess. That's one of the things, is go monkeying with a traditional design. Let's go see how we did. Okay, so these were, a couple of those were from the Colt, and then that string was from the Colt, but it looks like kind of a little bit high, not as much high and to the left as the Colt was, but there's one down here too. So yeah, all right, we'll try it with the suppressed stuff, see what it does. All right, this loads and unloads exactly like the Colt does, so I didn't go through it again, but basically it's 4-click action. Go to half cock, open your gate, load and unload, blah, blah, blah. So I got 6 of the Winchester suppressed, and I've got safety off this time, and a new target. 6 o'clock hold just at the bottom of the dot. Okay, that was 6. I can already see from here that some of them are to the left, so let's go take a look at it. All right, so in this gun, the super suppressed actually did pretty good. I'm a little left, but that just, I mean, the fixed sights, you just have to deal with it. So, but holding right here, very much where I want them. So that's good. I just have to do a little Kentucky windage. I should be okay with that particular ammunition. All right. Last time with the Heritage, we got the QUIKSHOK. I just got 5 in here again. I don't have much of this stuff, so if it actually is a good ammo, I kind of want to hold on to it for varmint stuff. But I just got 5 in here. We'll just see how it does. Again, from 10 yards. Safety. I'm an idiot. I swear. Okay. That was the one I skipped. That should be 5. Okay, I didn't mark the last ones, but they were these over here. And it looks like the hypervelocity are those up there. So similar to the subsonic, which is weird. You got a hypersonic, subsonic. I guess at 10 yards doesn't really matter, but very different results than from the Colt. So the Heritage, being a much cheaper gun, does shoot a little better, at least for me. All right, so that's the Heritage, and we got one more to talk about. Okay, so something's loose. Oh, it's my grip. Interesting. Well, quality for you. All right, so we said that the Colt and the Heritage were similar 7/8 size. You can kind of see that they're pretty close in size. Last one we're going to look at is made by Pietta. This is their single action 1873. It's just what they call it, and it is in 22 caliber. This is a 10 shot. This one works the same way, except this one does have a transfer bar, so you can only go. It's got three clicks, and I've already got it loaded up with the Federal stuff. And this one is full size and full weight. So this one weighs as much as my 45, actually probably a little bit more because as you can see, the barrel is thicker. Weighs as much as those, or the 4440, or the 38. Then it's a full size with a full grip. So it's more accurate than shooting, say, one of these as far as shooting the original. So we're going to shoot it and see how accurate it is when you shoot it. Pietta single action, Army 22, 10 yards, new target. Got a fly bugging me. Okay. All right. That's 10. All right. So with the 36 grain, man, that's good. I got them all right here. It's right where I was aiming, and it's not left or right. So I think at least with that ammo, that pistol is by far the most accurate one of the 3. All right, I'm going to repeat with the Winchester suppressed. Yep, that's what's in it. All right. 10 yards, see how we do. Fresh target. Okay. And that's 10. Okay, this is the Winchester Super Suppressed, a little bit wider of a group, but and a little bit to the left, and elevation's pretty good for the most part. Again, I was aiming right here. So for that gun, I'm thinking definitely the 36 grain Federal Bulk Pack is the most accurate at 10 yards. I'm not going to do the Hypermax stuff out of that one since the 36 works so well. All right, I lied. I am going to do the QUIKSHOK. If I can get my camera right here. I'm going to aim at that watermelon. See if I can hit the damn thing. See what happens to it. Well, I hit it. There you go. Hell yeah. Nice. Let's go take a look at that. Yeah, that last shot. Whoops, I'm still on. Hold on. So that last shot is did a number on it. That's some good watermelon too, buddy. Got a whole bunch more of them over there. Probably shoot a couple more of these and call it a day. Maybe from a little farther away. Cool. All right, I've had to move my camera angle a little bit. It was in the sun and starting to say I'm overheating. So I'm going to back up. You can't see me on camera, but I'm here. I'm going to back up to about 20 yards. See if I can still hit it with the Pietta. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Well, I think that pretty much settles it for me, although I love this Colt. And the Heritage was cheap. For accuracy and for what I use a 22 pistol for. Let me redo this. All right, well, not to bore you guys any further, but for me, I've got these three great guns. I've got this Colt, original Colt. There's just something sexy about having an original Colt. But I think this is going to be take it out and play with it, and otherwise it stays in the safe kind of gun. And the Heritage, while being a more accurate gun and a much cheaper gun, I don't know, this Pietta single action Army 22 is pretty freaking accurate. Plus it holds 10 instead of 6. So for my use, which is farm, I'm out in the field or whatever, I usually have a rifle with me, but I always have my 22. And that's if something I'm out there or something comes up on me or whatever and I can't quite get to the rifle, at least I can hit it with a 22, hopefully, if it's at least within 20. Because obviously within 20 yards, as you just saw, it's pretty accurate. And that watermelon was maybe 6 inches around at best. So, and it made pretty quick work of that with the 36 grain Federal target and range. And I like it. So, like I said, the Colt, I'll probably never sell that thing just because it's beautiful and it's a Colt. But for working, I'm going to keep this Pietta. And that's pretty much all I wanted to do today. I want to take these out. I got a bunch of different 22 rimfire pistols. These are the only 3 single actions that I have. In case you're wondering why I didn't do a Ruger Wrangler or something like that, I don't have one. And given the fact that this one is so accurate, I probably won't get one because this will be my working gun, and the other ones, you know, I can play in the range and let my kids shoot them and that kind of stuff. And you know, like I said, with the Heritage, I mean, it's a $120 gun. If he drops it and it breaks, well, oh well. The Colt, I'm a little more protective of that just because of what it is, even though it is not terribly accurate. And then this one will be my farm gun, just on my hip, like it has been for a while. So just out here confirming pretty much what I already knew, is this Pietta is much more accurate than the other ones that I have. Well, I appreciate you watching. You have a good day. All right, one last thing. I didn't get it on video shooting it, but this was 30 yards with the Pietta and that 36 grain Federal. So, yeah. At least out to 30 yards, I think it will do just fine with little varmints. All right, you have a good day.